Yo, peace. What's good? It's your brother God Science. I'm up in here. Salute to the few that do watch the videos and subscribe. I really appreciate y'all. I know it's been a while. I hope everybody and their families out there doing great. If you're not, I'm praying for you. If you are, count your blessings. We know shit's been crazy. I've been, working, doing what I gotta do to, support my family. I don't make all my money in YouTube like I tell majority of the motherfuckers that want to come on my channel and make fun of my channel because it's small. Yes, it's small, motherfucker, but that don't mean I don't make money. There's other ways to. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing great, and I appreciate y'all for even listening to what I gotta say, and let's go in. Now, we're going to talk about something, and this has been the talk in the community. We know the election is coming up, and I see this big divide in what you would call the black community. You have certain few that's not going to vote. They don't believe in that shit. They believe it's already rigged. It's already set up. The Illuminati already picked whoever's going to be doing it. And they got some, all right, they got some good arguments on that side. Then you got people on the other side that don't believe that bullshit because they ask questions like, well, if it's set up already, why are they going through all that shit to oppress votes? Maybe going through all the shit to oppress votes is a setup. I give them that. That can be a setup, but that's a lot of work. We don't fucking know. We don't know. And I'm not that thrilled of Joe Biden. I'm sorry. I'm not. I think I won't consider myself a Democrat or Republican. This polarity shit, the wise understand what this is all about. Polarization. You place people on one side, and that's how you control them. And you have this side fighting against this side when the master stands in the middle and watch all y'all dumb motherfuckers fight over stupid shit. When the 1% knows this is a game and just sits back and folds their finger, look at these motherfuckers, they fall for this shit every time. The Black Lives Matter movement, I can't stand it. Why I can't stand it? It doesn't mean that I'm not saying Black Lives doesn't matter. Of course, every fucking life matters. It's that Black Lives Matter whole movement. I see through it, and I see what it's put there to do, to invoke race shit. I mean, let's just get this in the open. To all the white people out there, my white brothers and sisters, I know all of y'all ain't fucking on this shit, but the ones that are, stop being stupid. Stop acting like you're dumb. All right, please. You know what Black Lives Matter so-called was started for. Because the first thing you hear from these dumb idiots, the ones that are uneducated, of course, is what you're trying to say. White lives don't matter? No. That's why I always say, why didn't it just add the two? T-O-O. T-O-O. Black Lives Matter too. God damn it. Would that make you understand more? No, you know what the fuck it means, but you just want to poke shit. Now, that Black Lives Matter movement, it's stupid to me because for one, we're here running around with fucking marching with signs talking about trying to convince white people that Black Lives Matter. They know Black Lives Matter. They know that shit. Come on. And if you don't, and you think black people are less of a human being, like I said 1,000 times, prove it. I mean, I'm not trying to be on the side of the racist, but I can give y'all some fucking pointers to prove y'all shit so y'all can win and run y'all shit. Number one, why don't y'all go get some of y'all top fucking scientists? Y'all got a lot of them. Y'all blasting shits out to the moon. vaccines, man-made fucking diseases. That's a whole different video. You trying to tell me that some of y'all top scientists can't look at black people and prove to us that genetically or just consciously that black people are inferior to white people, and we can prove it scientifically? If you can prove that shit, we can't say nothing. There won't be no fucking marching. There won't be any fucking civil rights shit because we can't say anything. You got, damn, they're right. We just fucked. You just fucked. Happen to be fucking black. But we know that shit will never happen. We know they're not gonna go and prove that black people are inferior, because if they open up that fucking door, they're not gonna like what they find. I'm gonna just leave it there. Secondly, we need to get around ourselves first and ask each other, does Black Lives Matter? That's what we need to do, because I get it. All right, that's another one of their fucking excuses. Well, y'all killing each other in Chicago and y'all killing each other in Detroit. Yeah, okay, there's a lot of crime, but that's with every fucking culture. You take any culture, you put them in a poverty-stricken area, take hope away from them, put racism on their ass, because racism is, a lot of people don't talk about the mental effect that racism has on a human being. Of course not, because you're not black. And that's the whole solution to this thing. We can't be shifters. I can't even say that. I can't say that word. Shifters. You see what I mean? We can't take a group of white people and make them black and make them live in a black America for a year, and then take them back out and bring them back to their whiteness and have them have a seat and ask them questions, just like a scientific experiment. What did you experience? I guarantee you they'll have some more empathy. I guarantee you they will understand more. Why? Because they walked in those shoes. The closest thing that happened to that was probably, I think it was in the early 70s, when this, I forgot her name. I'm sorry. I don't consider myself a scholar. I read a lot, but I can't remember the names. But this lady, this teacher actually did an experiment with these kids to teach them about discrimination and racism. But what she did was, she had a lot of white kids in the class, and the ones that had blonde hair and blue eyes, they were considered better than the other kids. So for a whole 2 months, when one of the kids that didn't have blue eyes raised their hand to answer a question, she will say things like, brown eyed people are not smarter than. She basically did that shit to white kids to get them a taste of how discrimination felt. That shit is actually on YouTube. Probably try to look it up. I can't remember I can't remember the title of it, but it was a good example. And those kids grew up to be in the Peace Corps and working as activists and shit. Why? Because they experienced it. And that's this whole thing. I mean, you have some white people that can't even have empathy for people in their own fucking family because they're not in their shoes. How do you expect them to have empathy for you when they're not even fucking black? Now, we don't know what happens when we die. But let's just say, for instance, what if when white people die, they go into a universe where they're the niggas? Where they're treated like shit? You know? Where they have to deal with the racist shit. And I'm not saying all whites are racist. I have come in contact with some whites that are actually more conscious up here. And that's the whole fucking secret to this whole thing. Spirituality. That's what it is. But some people you're not going to get through to them. They don't have a brain. They can't think for themselves. You see what I'm saying? Half of these motherfuckers is out here talking about Trump, 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 Trump. These white supremacists actually believe Trump is down with them. My question is, where the fuck was Trump before he was running for president? I mean, I know he had some racist shit that was going around him, but do you know that Donald Trump had a lot of fucking African American dealings with before he was fucking president? Yeah, like go check out Method Man's second album. You know Donald Trump is on Method Man's second album, leaving him a message and shit. Yeah. Okay? So Donald Trump will use anyone to stay in fucking power. So I hate to bust your bubbles, you white supremacists, but he don't give a fuck about you either. Because if a bomb was coming, if let's say we had 3 hurricanes and this automatically they just joined together, shit that we never seen in the history of the world, you really think he's gonna go get all his white supremacist friends and take him to the bunker with his family? Get the fuck out of here. You're being played like a fucking pawn. Period. I laugh because it's all a game. And the sad thing is, it is so lonely that I have learned one of the most, this year has been very crazy, but one of the most biggest things that I've learned is that this spirituality thing, it's a very lonely fucking road, man. It will make you feel like you're crazy. Like, I can't explain it. I mean, you will see things and you will wonder why someone else can't see this. I don't know. I really don't know. But what I do know is this. Y'all blame pay for fools. Okay? This Black Lives Matter bullshit. Y'all, this marching shit. And don't get me wrong. I'm a black man. Alright? I've experienced racism more than I can count on my hands. My thing is, I am not surprised when a white person is racist. I'm sorry if I offended any white people out there. I know all y'all are not racist. But when y'all are racist, it doesn't surprise me. It doesn't. Alright? It's when you're not racist and you're actually awoke. That shit fucking surprises me. Like, wow, that shit surprises me. But being a racist, it doesn't surprise me at all. I expect it. Okay? I expect it. And my thing is, you're out there with this Trump shit and you're not looking about, it's not the question of if he's white. It's the question is the man, can the man lead? Let's look at what the history. Now, this is another thing. I mean, I've never seen someone get caught in lies like that before. I mean, this is the test. Ask yourself this, and I'll let you know if you're a racist. If Obama was president to Trump, and he was lying and doing all this shit that President Trump was talking about, would you still vote for him? That's what I thought. Of course not. Y'all motherfuckers will be on the lawn ready to burn shit down, the right, whatever you like to call it, the extreme right and the extreme left, all this dumb shit, right? This man knows he's being recorded. He will say one thing, and then even if you're trying to fight for him, you gotta admit it. It's hard. Okay, it's hard to, like, god damn, I'm trying to fight for this man. Just come out and say it. Look, yes, this man is using white supremacists to get, he's using white supremacy, he's being a racist, he's doing all this shit just to get fucking reelected. And we don't care. We want to support him. Just come out and say it. I know it has to be a fucking, oh man, stressful for y'all to always be coming up with some damn excuse for this man. I mean, he makes it very hard for you. I mean, he will say some dumb shit and then you put the mic to your face. Well, What he was trying to say was, he wasn't trying to say that military people that got caught were were suckers. What he was trying to say was, you don't even know. It's like, stop. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter about skin. And that's the big lesson that y'all gonna fucking learn. So if y'all do vote this motherfucker back in, and it gets more crazier, and some of your family members die and all of this shit, we don't want to hear a goddamn thing about shit. All right? We don't want to hear anything. That's who you chose to put in office. I mean, just by the coronavirus shit, you trying to you know, and I don't agree with Obama and everything, but you know that shit would have been handled. Even George Bush, I gotta admit it, George W. Bush, he would have handled that shit different. This dude, he got elected by believing in the, he's on that physical, he's on that law of attraction shit. I'm telling you. Say what you want to be true and it's gonna come true. But then there's a limit to that shit. We understand you did it to get elected. You keep saying you was gonna get elected. You keep saying this. All his life he probably was. So now he's gonna say it's gonna just go away. It's gonna, it doesn't work that way all the time. You know what I'm saying? But just to end the video, because this shit is going too long. Who am I gonna vote for? And I'll leave it here. If you got this far, I appreciate it. Like I said, the choices suck. Democrats need to stop giving us these shitty ass. And look, Joe Biden, who is the best person that I believe that should be in office to handle what's going on? I think it's Joe Biden. Let me explain why. Yes, he looks like he has dementia. He's gonna croak. Forgive me, any chance. The man is old. But there's a good thing about that. That's wisdom. He's been there in the White House before. He has some experience about it. All this left-wing shit, I'm not all, this progressive Bernie Sanders shit, I'm not all with that, and I don't believe that Bernie Sanders is pulling his strings. Of course, they're going to try to influence him. But who is the best person to try to bring this country together? It's funny how when tragedy happens, the country gets together. Like when a war happens, then the country gets black people, Spanish people, and all kinds of people that live in this world and go fight a war. It's funny when like a natural disaster comes, like a tornado or a hurricane, we all get together and we all come together to help each other and shit. But then as soon as all that shit's done, then we're separate again. I mean, human beings, and it's, and my aunt, and I have to say this about my aunt, she's the devil's active. I don't see no devil. I see humanity. Humanity's the fucking devil. All right? Humanity's the fucking devil. Because their minds are so fucking small that what I'm saying is just going to go over half of these motherfuckers' heads, because they don't have a mind of their own. They can't think for themselves. They got to do what's trending. And what's trending is Trump 2020. I mean, not to even give a fuck if the man could handle the office. If anybody did any research on how relations with other countries, how he affected that, read a fucking book. No, none of that. None of that. He's just white. That's going to solve everything. He's white. I'm telling you, man. People make me sick sometimes, man. I swear. People make me sick. I'm done. Anyway, y'all, thank you for listening. And and hear me rant. There's a lot of more things I need to talk about. I'm going to put up some more videos. Got more times on my hand now. So what y'all think? Who are y'all going to vote for? Are you even going to vote? Is it just, like I was telling my boy the other day, I mean, look at the position that Black Americans are in, and we still fighting each other, and we still hating each other, and we still not trying to get together. So it's over. It's over. There is no fucking hope. This is what I thought would bring black people together. Like, all right, all the gangbangers and everybody. Look, let's throw down these flags. Look, yeah, I'm a Crip. I don't like a blood. But right now, we got to fight a bigger war. Let's get together. Let's put our minds together. The Browns, Mexicans too. That dumb brown against black shit is stupid too, because y'all indigenous peoples too. But motherfuckers don't read. Once again, they don't know shit. Just because they speak a different language, they think they different. And they don't study shit. So, of course, then you have browns fighting against blacks and all of this dumb shit. And they do this because they know if we come together, it's over. I mean, if black people just stay home and not eat McDonald's and buy Nikes for 1 month, it's over. They will be at the fucking table within that first month. What can we do? We want to give back. Y'all ready to do that? Of course it takes sacrifices. Of course some people are going to be hurt by it. But that's what it's going to fucking take. Are you willing to do that? Not this marching shit. This is not going to work. They know what you're going to do. They're just going to march for a while. We're going to let them march. And then that's it. But when you start fucking with their money, when you start saying, you know what? We're sick and tired of being a part of this fucking economy. We're going to fucking boycott this economy and sit our asses down and not buy shit and participate. I guarantee you will have lobbyists and everybody calling the president, look, something has to be fucking done. These motherfuckers are not buying Big Macs anymore. They are not fucking buying Air Force Ones anymore. What the? Nah, fuck this. We have to take care of our black people. That's how you get them. But of course that's not gonna happen because, like, I'm a small channel and nobody listens to a small channel. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate y'all. Hope y'all stay safe. It's a lot of anxiety out here. It's a lot of uncertain, pray, and just live, man, and do the best you can. And I believe the Most High God, Allah, the universe, Jehovah, whatever you want to call him or her, will meet you. The ancestors will meet you the right way, because this year's been great for me. You know what I mean? It's been great for me. I'm able to take care of my family. I've been making money. And that's just to prove to you that this media is programmed to have your ass worrying. Because in my reality, I'm not worrying about fucking COVID and not worrying about being unemployed and all that shit. And that's the fucking secret. But I'm a small channel, so you don't know shit, nigga. Maybe when I get like 20,000 subscribers, then y'all might be like, yo, God Science, yo, you be dropping some shit, man. Yeah, anyway, thank you guys for watching, man. Stay safe. I'm out. Peace.